This is probably okay to move around.
Yeah, I'm not going to test that. So he says his knees is the primary problem. So let's look and see, how do we approach this with a P-DTR perspective? It doesn't always start tremendously different from what you would be doing. Again, it's not like P-DTR doesn't replace all of the skill sets that you've developed over years. It lays on top of them and helps expand them and explain at a deeper level what's happening, and gives you a more powerful tool for resolving them permanently. So I'm an ART guy by trade, so I'm going to feel for tissue tension, and yeah, he's certainly got some tension in his mid quadriceps. I could do orthopedic tests and see what's happening in the knee, test ranges of motion. These are all wonderful before and after tests, but my intervention is software based. So the first thing we can do is bring him up to here, hold that position. Can you hold this up? So quadriceps test, hold up here. So he's making faces. Give me a pain number.
I was feeling more here from the injury, but here definitely I'd say about a 6.
So he's feeling. So you feel it infrapatellar now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I do a quadriceps test on him, he feels a 6 out of 10 pain in the patellar tendon, and just as importantly, hold up again. He has no strength in his quadricep. He just can't do it. Okay. How long has this been bothering you?
Probably about 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's my squats too. When I squat, I always
you shift onto the
I
left
load
leg.
on the side. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's in jeans, so I'm not going to have him do it. But again, if you're a movement person, you could have him do a body weight squat. Watch the movement. For trainers, okay, this is how P-DTR helps you begin changing the way you think. Previously, what would you do if you saw somebody with that kind of left hip shift where you see them loading the quadricep? What would you do? You would tell them that's what they're doing and provide maybe some tactile cues and some coaching to try to get them back into a symmetrical position. Potentially, you are coaching them into a position that the brain finds to be unsafe and is an increased risk of injury, okay? What would really good coaches do? They would say, well, the hips are shifting left, he's loading the left leg, there must be some reason why. I bet you it's because this quadricep is weak, and maybe you would take some sort of specialized intervention to attempt to strengthen the quadricep. Maybe that would help, maybe it wouldn't. The bottom line is, if you didn't fix the actual sensory problem causing the quadriceps to be weak, the chances are very good you're never really going to get this muscle to do what you want it to do. Okay, so let's figure out where this is coming from. I'm just going to brush over his patella tendon, hand down. I'm going to rub over his patella tendon. Hold this up. Okay, I'm pushing as hard as I can, just for the record. Pain number?
No, nothing.
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 Okay. Can't make this stuff up, guys. First test. Weak as a baby, can't resist, 6 out of 10 pain. By the way, we just met today. I didn't pay this guy to come in here and do this.
This is true.
Just met him. I have no idea what his history is. Okay. First test, weak quadriceps, 6 out of 10 pain. Okay. And let me show you. I haven't fixed anything yet, so if I come back in here and do this again, hold strong. Okay, it's weak and
like maybe a 2.
Okay, so the pain is still less, but it's weak again. If I were to let him walk around and come back, he would probably jump right back up to that 6 out of 10 pain. So one more time, hold strong. Okay, he's really trying. What's the pain?
It probably shot back up to about a 5.
Okay, so pain's back up to a 5, and you can see he simply can't do it.
Yeah.
The diagnostic tools in P-DTR alone are some of the most powerful things that you will learn. Okay, all I have to do is gently brush over his patella tendon, push up, and he's now stronger than I can manage. I can't get him down. I'm pushing as hard as I can. Was there pain?
Doesn't say no.
No pain.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that tell us as P-DTR practitioners? It tells us that the problem is in the patellar tendon. Okay. the sensory problem causing the quadriceps to not function, the brain accumulating all of this information from the area, processing it, is spitting out a response and saying 6 out of 10 pain in the patella. Again, as a practitioner or as an individual in pain, the inclination, the tendency is to say, I have a knee problem. There's something wrong with my patellar tendon, okay? That's not the case. How do I know that's not the case? If this were a problem with the patella tendon, I can't take that problem away in 2 seconds if it's a structural problem. If he's got breakdown of the tissue or knee arthritis or tendinosis, or if he had some actual hardware problem with his patellar tendon, I couldn't take a hardware problem away in 1 second, okay? But with a change to his software programming, hold up, okay, he's back to being weak again and painful. A single brush over that, hold up again, and just like that, he becomes strong. This is a software problem. Again, Dr. Palomar's research, 98% of pain and dysfunction is a software problem.